Hey guys, welcome back aboard Southern Cross, my 1978 CNC 30. For a bit more gel coat fun, I'm going to show you today how to tape and then apply for non-skid. What I do anyways to apply non-skid to my gel coat. Hopefully it's a trick that'll help you out. I came down, if you watched the video last week, you'll know that I did some sanding and I went a little bit too aggressive on some spots, so I came down on Wednesday to just get that gel coat down. I'm going to sand that back. It was pretty wild here on Wednesday. It looked like this. Just another calm day. More boat work. Lake Ontario, she was angry. Now it looks like this. What a difference. The water in here is all gone. The lake is calm. It's a beautiful day. Time for some more boat work. And so that's all, makes for a nicer work environment. Anyway, I'm going to get to sanding. I'm not going to bother showing you that because it's exactly the same as the last video. But what I will show you is how I tape it and then what I do to apply the gel coat. Okay, so I've finished with the sanding, and I don't know whether to laugh or cry or scream or all three, but I still came through. I went too far, I suppose, and got into the color underneath. If you want to learn a lesson from me, can you see me? Crazy. I'm steaming the joint up in here. Yeah, so if you want to learn a lesson from me, try and color match to the exact. Don't try and change the color the way I tried to, because it just makes your life a living hell. You can see here, it bled through again. It's impossible on these radii to keep it from coming through, or to not going too far, I guess, when you're sanding. But anyway, I've got, I sanded this down with 80, 180, 220, 400, and 800 to try and get it nice and smooth. And now I'm going to tape off the areas for applying the non-skid. I'll show you how I do that and how I mix up the non-skid and how I apply it. So one of the critical things you have to decide is, where do you want your non-skid? I know I'm going to want it kind of not in this area, not around this winch. I'm going to want a pad here where you step, a pad back here where you might step, and then perhaps a small patch back here just as a fail-safe, because that'll be quite slippery if you try to step there. So you got to figure that out and plan it out. Then you can start masking and then mixing. I am wishing you are well. Mind a peace within yourself. Covers up, I cast you off. Okay, so what I've done here is I've just roughly masked out the area where I know I'm going to want the non-skid to be. Obviously there's tape where I don't want it to be. Now this is very rough. What I want to do now is I'm going to come in here and I'm going to cut little angles here to make it so that they're nice rounded corners. I'm going to do the same thing here around the winch, and then in here and here. Clean it all up, and then we'll be ready to mix up the gel coat with the non-skid, and away we go. I hold your head in my arms.
fingertips, they close your eyes. Off you dream, my little child. There's a sun around the bend. There's a sun around the bend.
Okay, so it's obviously possible to be way more precise than I am with these cuts, but I'm not trying to be perfect. I just want to soften and give it a bit of a nicer look. This is how it looked when I did it last year. And the nice thing about using the same color non-skid, the same gel coat color as the base is that those edges kind of blend in anyway. So as long as it's a bit of a soft radius, it'll look pretty good. So I'm satisfied with that. Okay, so for the coach roof, my idea here is you can't see them on camera here, but the clutches are here. The lines are going to come out along here and around this winch. So I want a strip here where it's going to be smooth just to avoid any chafing. But there is a possibility that you might step here and you might put your foot down here in an emergency situation. So I'm just going to do 2 patches of non-skid like that.
You're an angel when you sleep. How I want your soul to.
Okay, so hopefully you're getting the idea now what I'm trying to accomplish. I'm gonna do the starboard side, and then I'll show you how I apply the non-skid. Okay, so I've finished doing all the masking and the cutting. I'm ready to go, and I've also color matched a new can of Gelcoat. If you want to see how I do that, I'll link another video, I don't know, up here somewhere. Feel free to click on that and go back and watch it. So how do I apply the Gelcoat to make it into a non-skid? Well, there's 2 things that I do, and I sort of came up with this idea by watching Kiwi Grip videos and seen other boats in the boatyard here apply Kiwi Grip. So what I do is first I apply to my Gelcoat this 406 silica. It's a West System silica. You could use basically any silica. All you're trying to do is thicken it a little bit. Now the next trick that you're going to need is a proper roller, a textured roller. Now there is a Kiwi Grip roller that you can buy. They sell them from anywhere between $20 to $30 in the marine stores. But I found this Rust-Oleum product. It's called Stone Effects, and it's honest to God, it's the exact same roller, and it's $9.99 at Canadian Tire or at any hardware store that you could probably find it at. So if you get one tip out of this, it's don't buy the Kiwi Grip one, get the Rust-Oleum one. It's the exact same product for 1/3 the price. Okay, so now I'm going to mix this all up and I'm going to apply it. I'm going to use some plastic sheeting to cover up the areas around. I find when I'm doing this, it tends to splatter everywhere, and so I'll use this plastic to basically cover up to make sure that the splatter doesn't get everywhere, and I don't get hard pieces of thickened gel coat everywhere around the boat, because those are a pain to deal with. So without further ado, let's get underway. Okay, so here we go. Just be gentle when you're stirring it, because it tends to fly up and go everywhere. some of the wax so that it hardens. Just a touch more of this. That looks about right. So now I'll add the catalyst. I can roll it on. You can brush it on if you like. You want it to be on decently thick. All right, so then you take your Rust-Oleum roller. Just start rolling it out. Alright, now the satisfying tape pulling. You don't love that. I don't know what to tell you. Top tip, put on 2 pairs of gloves.